Margazhi month, 20th day, Thiruppavai pasuram 20. முப்பத்து மூவர் அமரர்க்கு முன்சென்று கப்பம் தவிர்க்கும் கலியே தொழிலழாய் செப்பம் உடையாய் திரளுடையாய் செற்றார்க்கு வெப்பம் கொடுக்கும் விமலா தொழில் எழாய் செப்பென்ன மென்மலை செவ்வாய் சிறுமரங்குள் நப்பின்னை நங்காய் திருவே தொழில் எழாய் உக்கமும் தட்டொழியும் தந்து உன் மணாளனை இப்போதே எம்மை நீராட்டேலோர் எம்பாவாய். In this pasuram, Andal wakes up both Krishna and Nappinai. In earlier pasurams, she wakes up either Krishna alone or Nappinai alone. But here, she wakes up both because she was not successful in the previous pasuram, that is on the previous days. The first four lines for Krishna. She is waking up Krishna by praising him. She says, you always go much ahead of the devas when they approach you for help. Please get up. You are such a great Lord. Please get up. You always come and save your devotees, and you create fear in the minds of the people who trouble your devotees. You have a great strength. Please get up. Wake up. Then she wakes up Nappinai. She is describing Nappinai. She is saying, you have got divine bosoms, you have got reddish lips, and you have slender waist, and you are a complete person. That is Nangai. Nangai means one who has got Puranatvam. And you are an incarnation of Neela Devi. You are Mahalakshmi. Please get up. Then she says, Nappinai, she is asking Nappinai to give fan, the fan made of palm leaves, fan and the mirror. And she says, along with fan and mirror, you send your husband for our nonbu. And come on, you also join us. So this time, Nappinai was convinced, and she was ready to open door for Andal and other girls. This temple is Arulmigu Hanumantaraya Swami Tirukkovil. This is at Idukanpalayam in Coimbatore. This temple is connected to Ramayana. This temple was built 650 years ago by the king of Vijayanagar kingdom, Krishnadevaraya. Krishnadevaraya's Rajaguru was Vyasaraja. Vyasaraja had a dream in which he found a big rock on which Lord Rama took rest when he was going back to Ayodhya. Vyasaraja wanted to identify this rock, so he was in search of it. The king encouraged him. King gave him all support. And finally he found the rock here in this place. And in his remembrance, that is remembrance of Lord Rama, Vyasaraja wanted the rock to be converted into Hanuman. The Hanuman here is 6 feet height and 5 feet width, and it stands on 8 feet rock. And Hanuman has got many special features. This Hanuman has got connectivity with Lingam. That is, when Rama wanted to do puja for Sivalinga, he asked Anjaneya to get the lingam, but by the time Anjaneya brought the lingam, it was too late, so Lord Rama made the lingam with sand and he did puja. That is a Swayambhu lingam. That lingam is also seen at the back side of this Hanuman Sannadhi. And when Anjaneyya found that the lingam was already installed, he tried to pull it, but he could not remove it from that place. So he installed the lingam what he brought to there. So here we can find two lingams. So there you find the Sannadhi of lingam, Shivalingam and Pillayar Muruga. And at the back side of this Anjaneyya we find on the rock, the face of the rock we find Pillayar and Kamadhenu doing shedding milk to lingam. So you find all these images on the back side of the rock. So the one side we find Anjaneyya, the other side we find it is Pillayar with Kamadhenu and shedding milk to lingam, and there you find one Nandi also. All these are Swayambhu. And this Nandi is facing, that is, it is not facing the linga in a usual way. It is showing the back side to lingam here. Nandi is also Swayambhu. There are special features regarding the idol of Hanuman here. He faces straight here, that is his face facing straightwards. Normally we find him in the face in sideways. The next one is anklet resembles lotus flower. He has Sudarshan chakra in the right hand, and in left hand he has Saugantika flower. That's very rare. And the tail with bells ends above his head. He has a sword in his waist. He has very beautiful and very compassionate eyes. He has Abhaya Tirukkaram, that means his hands are ready to bless the devotees, and he has got beautiful tilak on his forehead, Tirunamam. So these are the lovely and very unique features we find in this place. The temple here was developed by Krishna Devaraya. So we find the pillared halls, we find the Dvajastampa made out of stone, and just before the Sanctum Sanctorium we find the hall with the pillars. So these are the features of Vijayanagar style of architecture. The kings belonged to Vijayanagar kingdom. They followed this style of architecture. This was especially during the time of Krishna Devaraya. Krishna Devaraya was a great bhakta, devotee of Lord Vishnu, and his Rajaguru Vyasatirtha was great devotee of Lord Rama and Lord Anjaneyya. So here you find in the this is actually in the forest. So here, because he found the Rajaguru found the rock on which Lord Rama took rest here, so he developed. So Krishnaraya supported his Rajaguru to develop this place to make a beautiful temple and to install the Anjaneya in a very big size. So this place is very serene, it's very calm. You feel the vibration, you feel like doing Ramanama Bhajan continuously here. It's the best place to meditate on Lord Rama. And here you find the bhaktas have made flowers out of paper on which they have written Sri Rama. When you see the trees from distance, you find they are flowers. They look so real, but they were made out of paper, and on each flower they have written Sri Rama. You can understand the bhakti of the people. They all the real devotees of Lord Anjaneya, who was a great devotee of Lord Rama. So this place really, it mesmerizes us. It takes us to the deeper level of bhakti, devotion.